You know the sound. It means fire, fire, emergency. It's the frightening sounds of a fire truck. Well, a few months ago, March 2020, God revealed another confirmation He's done, proving His Son, Jesus Christ, is going to return to earth in the year 2028. We call these 2028 end confirmations. And this confirmation involves the fire department right here in my small town of Donaldson, Tennessee. As most of you already know, my name is Gabriel Ansley Erb, and I'm the guy that God gave the prophetic message to back in the year 2008 that Jesus Christ is going to return to earth during precisely the 2000th year after the year of His death. And that year will be 2028. And I wrote the message down in a book that same year, 2008, entitled Undeniable Biblical Proof Jesus Christ Will Return to Planet Earth exactly 2,000 years after the year of His death. And since that time, God has been doing stunning 2028 end confirmations, proving my book's message is the truth. Jesus Christ really is going to return to planet Earth in the year 2028. He's been using two numbers to make these confirmations. The full number, 2028, and the shortened number, 28, both of which refer to the year 2028. Okay, now for you to fully understand this confirmation concerning my local fire department, you need to know what God had me writing in the book about fire back in 2008. On page 98, I wrote this: "Friend, make no mistake about it. The entire surface of planet Earth will be destroyed by fire during Jesus' second coming, and only one house of righteous souls will be saved from the annihilation." Shocking, huh? I know this isn't the popular teaching in church today, but they are greatly deceived. Peter made it crystal clear in 2 Peter 3:10, on the day Christ returns like a thief, the entire earth will burn with fire. Nothing will be left. The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are therein, shall be burned up. So look, throughout the book I'm delivering this message. Even at the end in the Joshua chapter, on page 385, I was writing, there you have it. Everything was destroyed by fire, while only one house of souls was saved above the mayhem. It again could not have been a more perfect prophetic picture of Jesus' second coming, just like the stories of Noah and Lot. So there you go. Now you know God had me prophesying throughout the book the complete destruction of earth with fire at Christ's second coming, which I also prophesy in the book would be the year 2028. Okay, so what did I find out about my local fire department March 4th, 2020? It's station number 28. That's right. There it is on the screen. I've been living in this small town of Donaldson, Tennessee for 20 years now, and I never knew our local fire department is number 28. Is that not mind-blowing? God kept it from me. But honestly, look at the small writing on that building. How would I ever have noticed that? If I zoom back from the road, you can barely read it. Let me zoom in on it from above. Its address is 2394 Lebanon Pike. So there's the town of Donelson highlighted. And if you continue to zoom in, you'll see it's Nashville Fire Department, Station 28. That's Donelson's fire department. So if we back out and I show you Donelson again, I live over here and the fire department is right over there. If we had a fire here at my house, you can rest assured it would be Station 28 coming out here to put it out. So how did we find this out March 4th, 2020? My wife and I were at the intersection where the fire station sits, and she just happened to look over and see the writing on the brick wall. I about fell out when she told me, and I looked over and saw it. How could I have lived here in Donelson for 20 years, writing what I wrote in the book, Fire 2028, and never knew my fire department is Station 28? Mind-blowing. I got online and did some research about it. Nashville's fire department, NFD, has 41 stations. And Donelson is not only Fire Station 28, it's Engine 28, Truck 28, Medic 28, and District 28. Guys, my mind was blown. Everything about this town is number 28. Look at this map of Nashville's 41 stations. Of all those stations, how is it possible that I live in the town of Fire Station 28? See, Donelson? That's me. How can that be Fire Station 28? When again, I'm preaching Fire 2028. It's mind-blowing. I found the fire truck this past week, and I got behind it, and so I'll show you some of that video right now. You can see the 28 on the truck, on the back and on the side. So guys, this is my life now. I see the fire truck almost every day now. Why? Because I'm woke. I know the truth about it. And all the while I'm in here online, just like I've been for 12 years, delivering the prophetic message, Fire 2028. At Christ's return, Feast of Trumpets 2028, the entire surface of planet Earth is going to burn with fire. So God attached the number 28 to the fire company of this town, even before He ever moved me here. Guys, this blows my mind. This entire ministry has been done in this town. Everything. God moved me to this town in the year 2000. And 5 years later, in 2005, He put a shadowed profile of my dead dad's face on my refrigerator door on his birthday. This turned my life upside down. It turned me back to God. And then God awakened me on the Saturday Sabbath morning of December 8th, 2007, explaining to me His message behind the story of the Israelites' Exodus. He controlled to happen. Then I wrote the book in 2008, which contained that message and much more. Then all the online work, and the videos, and the websites. Folks, I've been working on delivering this message to the world for the past 12 years of my life. It's just about all I do. And everything has happened in this small town of Donaldson with fire company number 28. My mind is blown, guys. Jesus Christ is really going to return Feast of Trumpets 2028. But you say, so what, Gabe? So what that your town's fire department is number 28? Big deal. Yeah, but here's why it's a big deal. You need to couple that fact with all the other 2028 end confirmations God's been doing. You need to consider everything together. For example, when I received the 5,000 printed copies of my book, Undeniable Biblical Proof Jesus Christ Will Return to Planet Earth exactly 2,000 years after the year of his death, back in the year 2010, they arrived packaged 20 books in a box with a shipping weight of 28 pounds. 28. In other words, so God led me to write a book in 2008 with just enough pages per book, over 400 pages, so that when 20 of them were packaged in a box, they have a shipping weight of 28 pounds. That makes no sense. Why did that happen? And then there's this. In 2010, when all the online work was still in front of me, I prayed in earnest to God to please send me someone to help me with this work, because I knew nothing about website creation, HTML coding, graphic work, video creation, and on and on. So just a few months later, after I got a very primitive website up online and the book for free read online, someone read it and they emailed me saying, God's leading me to create a whole 10 Love Commandment website for you, complete with a 10 Love Commandment logo, poster, and 10 Love Commandment items for them to get, to spread the message. Folks, I never thought of this. I was just going to make a website for the book. And so we worked together for over 2 years, creating all these things. And then in late 2013, he emails me and says, hey man, you know I was born in Canada. And in Canada, we have universal health care. So we're given a card number from birth for our health care. And guess what my card number is? The 10-digit number is broken into 4 digits, then a space, then 3 digits, then a space, then the last 3 digits. So guess what my first 4 digits are? 2028. So the one guy God sends me to help me with this whole ministry has 2028 attached to him from his birth back in the 1970s. Are you kidding me? And it just goes on and on, folks. Visit the confirmation pages on our 2028N website and go through them. Watch Alfred's Numbers in the Sun dream from 2013, where angels were chanting, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, as the number 28 was filling up the sun. And then there's my 2028N dream from 2015, the same day that God controlled the stock market to fall 202.8 points. 2028. Then the mind-blowing 2017 Super Bowl and how it connects with my book. Then the 10-part 2028N video series I worked on for a whole year in 2018. And when I went to put it on DVD, I find out it's 280 minutes long. 28-0. And God tells me the 28 is for year 2028, Gabe. And the 0 is for time 0, meaning end. So 2028, end. That was the name of the series, 2028 End. And on it goes. So listen, only when you take all these confirmations into account, all of them together, Can you truly appreciate the fact that God put me in this small town of Donaldson, Tennessee, with fire station number 28, to receive this entire message and make it known to the world? I truly feel like this past week, God pulled me back so I could see the big picture, like the panoramic view of how He had smothered this entire ministry before it even happened. This entire prophetic message in the number 28, without me having a clue about it. He's been confirming this message for the last 20 years, and I didn't even know about it. He put me in this town for a purpose, people. And it's to tell you, Jesus Christ is going to return in flaming fire, just like Paul said. AD 2028. You need to listen and get ready.